Hello, I'm Mrs. Ehlke, and today I'm here with my daughter,
Ella.
Ella. How old are you, Ella?
6.
6 years old. Ella and I were talking about how much fun we had recently going to an apple orchard and picking apples off of the apple trees. Do you remember what kind of apples they were, Ella?
Honeycrisp.
They were Honeycrisp. Have you ever had a Honeycrisp apple? They are one of our favorites. So Ella was asking if we could do a video on how to draw an apple tree. So can you show them your apple tree, Ella? Here are our apple tree pictures. So see if you can follow along with our tutorial and make an apple tree like Ella and my apple trees. And maybe you have an apple at home that you can enjoy after doing your picture. Because I know we might be eating some apples today, right?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for following along. If you like our videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you will get notifications of when we add new drawing videos. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Enjoy.
And eat some pears.
And eat some apples and some pears. Ella likes pears too. We'll see ya. To start our apple tree, I'm going to take my marker. And I'm actually going to start with the tree first, and then we'll add the trunk underneath. So I like to make a lot of little curve marks. Some are smaller, some are bigger, to kind of fill up my paper. Sometimes I go kind of in a little bit, and then I go back out. But I'm going to just basically make a bunch of curved lines all the way around until I have a closed shape for the top of my tree. See if you can get it to come out to about here. There you go. Good. Now, of course, since it's an apple tree, it's going to need some apples. So I'm going to go ahead and draw some circles in my tree for the apples. Now, if you want to, you can even make a couple that are right next to each other, even touching. I'm just going to kind of fill up my tree with circles. You can even have a couple that are hanging down like this, coming off of the tree on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and add apples all over. Apple trees, when they have apples on them, are usually pretty full with apples. If you want to, you can also add a couple of the wavy tree lines inside of the tree as well, just to show that there's some leaves and stuff going on kind of around the apples. All right, now so our tree isn't just floating in midair, we're going to add the trunk, okay? I'm going to start with the letter V, and I'm going to go down and then back up. I'm going to make a V right there. And I'm going to make another V that's kind of nearby. That's going to go down and up like that. And then I'm going to make another V kind of over here that goes down and up. So I have 3 V's somewhere on my tree. Maybe you can make yours over here. Good. Now I'm going to take the outside of my V's and kind of bring them in like this to go down towards the trunk of the tree. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well, kind of bring my V in like this and down to the trunk of the tree. And then I'm going to make the bottom of the tree go out just a little bit so it can help support my apple tree. And then I can make the ground kind of up like this right behind the apple tree too. For the bottom, I'm going to go just kind of in and out a couple times like that. Very good. Now it's time to color. So I went ahead and grabbed a red, and I'm gonna go ahead and start by coloring in my apples with red. Now, Ella, we know that apples aren't always red. Can you think of some other colors that you can use for apples?
Green and yellow.
That's right, apples can be green or yellow. There's all kinds of different ones. Do you have a favorite kind of apple, Ella?
The crispy.
The Honey Crisp, those are delicious. We went apple picking this year and we went and got some Honey Crisp apples and they were so delicious. We still have some in our fridge because we bought a bunch. We picked a bunch, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've also been making some apple desserts. We've made apple crisp and apple pie. Oh, they were delicious. We've been eating apple with caramel. There's just so many yummy things that you can have with apples. And do you remember what we drank the other day? We had warm apple cider. Yep, that was really good too. So I'm going to start by coloring in all of my apples. And then now I want to... No, that's okay. We'll get it later. Now I'm going to work on coloring the tree. So I'm going to pick a nice green for the leaves and go ahead and color those in as well.
I'm doing the apples different colors.
Oh, you're making them different colors on the tree. Yeah, apples can also be different colors depending on when they're ready to pick too. Sometimes they're more green before they're ready to pick, and they turn brighter red when they're ready. So Ella and I are going to keep on coloring our apple tree, and then we'll show you how they turn out.
Bye.
So you can see we've added color to our tree. We even added a little bit of shading at the bottom part of our tree. We've colored our trunk, and now we're just going to finish up by coloring the grass below.
Can you show me?
Sure. You can grab some green and color around the bottom of our trunk. Some nice grass for our apple tree to be growing in. You could also add some blue or something in the sky behind it. I think I'm just going to leave mine white for now.
Only put some sky.
And you'll add some sky in yours. All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed coloring and drawing an apple tree with us. And hopefully you can get some delicious apples to taste as well.